Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to new Skyrim's Hidden Treasures, ladies and gentlemen. This is a series where we take a look at all of the unmarked things, all of the things not related to quests, etc. in Skyrim, because a lot of people are going to end up missing them. I did this way back in the day, but this is basically a new and improved version, because YouTube removed a lot of the episodes that I had, and also I just want to redo a lot of them, because there's been a lot of time since I've done some of these places. Not this one, though. I did this one very recently in a YouTube short, in short-form content. However, I did not do a dedicated episode on it, so here we are. So yeah, if you saw me do this one recently, it's gonna be a rehash for you, but if you didn't, and especially if you don't know about this, your mind will be blown, because this is one of my favorite unmarked things in Skyrim. As far as I can tell, you know, this is just one of those things where it probably was gonna be its own quest, but for whatever reason, they just did not make it its own quest. So for this, we need to go to Winterhold, and specifically the College of Winterhold, which is of course the Mages Guild in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, which I happen to like quite a bit. I think it's too short of a quest line, but it is a ton of fun nevertheless, and very solid in my opinion. Really like it. So, hello.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Oh, yes, I shall. Okay, I gotta remember this guy's voice. We're playing as Vonthild Bosmer, Explorer. What is this place?
Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
I see, I see. May I enter the college?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
What would Vonthil want to find within? To bend the will of those around me? No, even though we do that to animals with our command animal shout, or power, I should say. Oh, definitely, I finally get to choose this one for the first time ever. I want to unravel the mysteries of Aetherius.
Ah, the immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
And here's where I'm hoping we don't get walled, because I always forget exactly what we need to do here. But if we say this, she definitely is going to rebuff it. I don't think I've ever passed this speech check, basically ever. I think we both know I'll succeed here.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
I'll take your test then.
Excellent. The Flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone relying on conjuration. Summoning one here would certainly show your skill.
Oh boy, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Okay, I could do that. Never mind, I'm not interested. I don't know that spell. I don't know that spell.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
Yeah, 30 gold is a steal, honestly, for this. Okay, this is for the spell.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Okay, Conjure Flame Atronach added and started first lesson. So if we go down to books, we should have... Oh wait, no, she just gives you the spell. That's right. It's so weird. She like puts the spell into your brain, which is not typically how that works. So... yep, that is not good. Summons a Flame Atronach for 60 seconds wherever the caster is pointing as, and as you can see, it costs 131. Oh my gosh, we have the Diadem of the Savant, though. I still don't think it's gonna matter.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls.
You don't have enough magicka. Okay, so unfortunate. Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping would not happen here. I wonder how we could even get into the college now. If we go to, so we have 100 magicka and we need like 31 points more of Magicka. Now, there's obviously, like, that novice stuff. Yeah, Magicka. So Magicka regeneration is not going to matter. Spells in all schools cost less Magicka to cast. Oh, my God. Could you imagine if that actually worked? Falmer's Shield, Forsworn, blah, blah, blah. Gold Necklace, Restoration. Oh, yeah, if we had a thing with Conjuration. What we need is that Novice Hood, but I just realized it's not going to matter because the Diadem of the Savant is going to kind of block that out. Also, maybe a potion that could reduce the cost of Conjuration as well. There are definitely ways around this, but it's going to be tricky. Can I do it? Oh, so close with the Diadem of the Savant. Okay, let me try to figure out a way through this, and I will see you in just a second. Okay, so I feel like this was genius. I actually went and switched the Lover Stone to the Atronach Stone, I do believe, which increases your maximum Magicka by 50, which should put us at about 150 plus the Diadem of the Savant. So, if I'm understanding that correctly, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. What do you have to say about that?
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Okay, now hopefully she just lets us... Oh, she's gonna make us go through the whole thing, right? Because they have to open the gate. They have to open the gate, or maybe not, actually, because we're trying to get into the Midden here, so we needed to get past Feralda. You could probably get past her some other way, maybe. I'm going to try to speed run this, though, and go directly to where I'm trying to get to, because you wouldn't typically know about this unless you've obviously already played the game before. But, yes, if you go over here, ha-ha-ha, yes, you can go right into the Midden, which is what we are looking for. Okay. So, yeah, this particular unmarked quest on the wikis is typically called the Forgotten Names unmarked quest. Now, I'm probably going to come up with something different because I've personally never been a big fan of the Forgotten Names name. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but there's just so much more to this particular interesting thing. So what we're doing is we're looking for the entrance into the Midden Dark, and we have to be careful here. Ooh, I can summon a Flame Atronach to actually help me here. Yeah, and then we can increase our Conjuration as well. So yeah, we need to enter the Midden Dark, which I always forget how to get to. Also, fun fact, that's the Atronach Forge there, which we're not going to mess with just yet, because I might want to do something with that later on. But where, oh where, is the Midden Dark? There's the Midden, and then there's the Midden Dark, which is like another whole thing. I think it's through here. Basically, as you keep getting deeper and deeper within, you will find the Midden Dark. And indeed, okay, yeah, let's go. Indeed, yeah, this is where we want to be. Now, once you enter the Midden Dark... it's so confusing because there's so many different paths and things to take, but I think I'm going the right way. I always tend to find this quite quickly, surprisingly. Unlock door requires key, or maybe I'm completely wrong because I don't think that is where we want to be going. Maybe it's up here? We just want to make sure that we don't exit the Midden Dark. Whoa! Okay, there's Skyrim's damaging bones. Yes, it's definitely right here to my right. I do believe. All right. So let's summon the Flame Atronach there, and then she'll be able to take care of them. Also, Rerum de Renis, which is going to be an alchemy skill book. I'll take that, and actually I want to take it too. Although our carry equipment is, our carry weight is high here. What just happened to my Flame Atronach? She's just like, nah, I'm out. I'm out. Goodbye. Okay. Hello there, skeleton. Goodbye there, skeleton. Yeah, seriously, what happened to my Flame Atronach? I summoned one. And she's just not here. All right, and here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you are looking at this and you don't know what this is, you are in for a huge treat. If you're looking at this and you do know what this is, you might have seen my short recently or the Skyrim's Hidden Treasure way back when that we did of this. But this is super duper cool. This is one of my favorite, like, little mystery things in all of Skyrim that, yeah, is unmarked. You'd have to literally, like, either find this naturally or you would have to just like look through the wikis and try to do all of the unmarked things. So a lot of people are going to end up missing this in their playthroughs, I would imagine. Now, we have an investigator's key on this table, which we will take first of all, and we have the Midden incident report. The missing students were found in the Midden this morning, dead as expected. None of us bothered keeping a detect life charm for the search at this point. The bodies were found together, each suffering the same deformities, peeled and bubbling skin on the arms and face. Conjurer's burn, as it's commonly referred to around the college. There's little doubt they were attempting a summoning ritual well beyond their capabilities. The relic nearby put any doubt in this theory to rest. I admit that I've never seen one like it, a large segmented sculpture of a gauntlet, the Daedric sigil Oblivion, or whatever the heck that's called, emblazoned upon the palm. Attempts to move it were in vain. I must show it to Archmage Setoth during his upcoming visit. Perhaps he will know more. While we couldn't move the relic, I was able to pry 4 rings from it. I'm sure there's a connection between them and the ritual the students were attempting. I'll store these in the Arcanium until we can consult with a conjuration master to learn more. And yeah, right, I mean, they could have easily just given you a quest right here, but for whatever reason, there ain't no quest. Crazily enough. And then here we've got a Daedric gauntlet, as you can see, which is one of the coolest looking things in the entirety of Skyrim. It's crazy that this is just unmarked. And you can see we can interact with the fingers if we so wish. Also, skeletons everywhere, which is probably a byproduct of what happened here. So, major hint there was that we can head to the Arcanium, which, if you do not know, is basically the College of Winterhold's library. Now, hopefully we can just access it, because I'm hoping they don't make me go through the whole song and dance. There's like a big, slow start to the College of Winterhold, so I'm hoping they don't make me go through all that. But yeah, I think I will see you when I make it to the Arcanium. Okay, yeah, so we were actually able to just run right through. We didn't need to listen to Mirabelle Irvine, or whatever her name is, give the whole spiel, and then also talk to Tolfdir. Now, there is so many things to find in the Arcanium. This place is actually crazy, including some telekinesis arrows from Anniversary Edition, which were a heck of a lot of fun. Recently tried those out for the first time. Also, Soren's Journal, which is, I believe, yeah, that's a unicorn mount, also Anniversary Edition, but not related to what we're doing. Also, a whole bunch of quests that will kick off, a whole bunch of books that will kick off different quests. But what we're interested in is this, the Investigator's Chest, and notice that you can pick it without the key. It's going to be difficult, and also we are stealing. So we've got Balwin's Ornamental Ring, Katarina's Ornamental Ring, Pethi's Ornamental Ring, and Trioi's Ornamental Ring. And we are also too over encumbered. I really need to find a way to drop off this stuff here. If only... Oh, yeah, this thing. Yeah, that's what's weighing us down. Okay. So once we have all of those, we want to head back into the Midden Dark and then head back to that gauntlet. So once again, I will see you when we head to that place. Okay, and we are nearing the... Ooh, actually, yeah, let's loot this guy that I killed before for the frostbite venom, just in case we need some poison. Now, this is actually going to be tough, or is it? Ooh, it might not actually be tough, because there's a choice that we can make here, but I'm actually going to make the choice that much more so makes sense for this particular character and this particular series. But let's make a save here, just in case things go awry. And then, yeah, so now we've got all 4 rings, and it's very weird. I'm not sure if there's even any way to be able to tell, you know, what the solution is here. It's one of those Skyrim puzzles that I always just, like, plug in everything randomly, and then it just works. So, I don't know. But we got the Daedric relic. We're going to put Trioi's ring, Katarina's ring. Oh, I guess, yeah, only one goes in. Yeah, so it's literally just by process of elimination. Because if you just go through all the different rings, eventually the correct one will be placed. Which is very weird. Not very satisfying as a puzzle, but, you know, it is what it is. And then 4 little skulls get summoned. Oh my god, I just realized it's the skulls of the apprentices.
You! Out with it then!
Hi! So we got a guy called Velehk Sain. We're beneath Winterhold College, the Midden.
I was beginning to think the day would never come. So, you broke the binding spell, did you? Matters little. Their souls are trapped in oblivion all the same, and here I stay.
You're going back to where you belong, Dremora.
Where I belong is back aboard my ship on the Abyssian. You've no hope of defeating me, pup. Don't bother. Why not broker a bargain instead?
I'm listening.
Those kids are dead anyway. Killing me won't bring them back. I, on the other hand, have done quite a bit with my time on Mundus. Release me, and I'll share a bit of my wealth with you.
Which is weird, because he's already released. I mean, I think he'll just attack me if we don't agree. How could I even release you?
Names have power, lad. You should know by now. Just say, Velehk Sain, I release you. And poof, I'm on my way.
Oh, Velehk Sain, I banish you to oblivion. We can bamboozle him. Velehk Sain, I release you.
There's a smart lad. Take the map. The loot's hidden there. It'll show itself when you get near. See you on the other side, mortal.
Bye! Yeah, this was so weird to me. By the way, I love when we get actual hidden treasure in Skyrim's hidden treasure. Literal hidden treasure. Always feels good. This was so weird to me because it's like, you typically do not want to take deals with devils or, you know, demonic creatures, whatever. In most games, I mean, in life, it's, you know, not Mass Effect, but Dragon Age, for instance. But yeah, in this one, you do, because if you just kill him, you get, like, nothing even unique as far as I remember. You literally just get, like, scimitars, because he's a pirate demon, which is so sick. But, you know, a pirate Daedra or whatever. You get scimitars and, yeah, not much else. But if you agree to release him, you get a treasure map, which is, like, already unique, but then you can obviously go find treasure as well. So it's very weird. It feels like it's kind of opposite. Like, if you defeat him or banish him, you should be rewarded more so than taking a deal. But, yeah, I don't know much about that guy. I feel like he might have been in, like, Redguard. Because, you know, all the pirate stuff is in Hammerfell and Redguard, right? So, yeah, I feel like he might exist in the second Elder Scrolls game or something like that. I could be wrong. But anyways, we've got Velehk Sain's treasure map, mapped to a hidden treasure cache near Winterhold. And right there is already a little hint. Okay, it has been a long time since I've done this. What the heck? There's like a little map? I'm a little baffled by this because it's showing like a little version of the map, but then it's showing a bigger version. There's two X's on both. Very confusing, but yeah, we have a structure to the right there, which I'm betting is that one island. There's like an island with a huge structure on it. I forget what it's called, but it's a classic Skyrim dungeon or whatever. And then that might be like either an Atronach stone, or sorry, a standing stone, or it may be a shrine to Talos. But regardless, yeah, there's some island that has some sort of statue on it, and then right next to it, like behind it, is going to be our treasure. So I actually don't know where this is. But if we look around, yeah, that's the structure right there for sure. So then if we take a look at that, the problem is, like, you don't know what you're looking at, but it says north, east, southwest. There's a little, you know, compass to the bottom left of that smaller map. I'm really not understanding what that smaller map is supposed to be. So anyways, if we're looking north, I'm assuming that'll be looking at that structure there? I don't really know. So that is north. Yeah, this is the type of stuff that, like, does my brain in hardcore, because I start start to try and figure it out in real time, and my brain just can't, like, focus on one thing or another, and it just starts to not really understand all that well. But what we want to find, as far as I can tell, is going to be some sort of statue. We can see the structure, which is great, but I feel like the statue will give us the actual solution to this. I don't know where this is, funnily enough, and it's a little bit difficult exploring, like, the Arctic wastes. Now, I do know there is a standing stone around here. I believe it's the Serpent. I do happen to know that, and I'm wondering if we just need to find, like, the Serpent Stone in order to find this thing. But let's just take a cursory glance. Little tip, by the way. I actually might not have it, though. Yeah, if you have the Become Ethereal shout, which you get very early on if you return the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller in the main quest, you can use that to fall and not take falling damage from great heights. It's actually really, really helpful. Okay, so yeah, there's the structure over there. I mean, you would think it would be behind one of these islands. It could just be this. Let's take a look one more time. So there's like a little rock, a bigger rock to the right, and then like a huge rock to the right of that. But there should be some sort of like statue. That definitely looks like a statue, right? And then it's like on land in some sort of little cave. I mean, it's definitely not like right here, right? He said it would become... Yeah, he said it would appear if we got close, which is really interesting. I've done this, but I don't remember. So I feel like if we get close to it, it'll like literally magically appear, which is going to be so fun to see. But I just don't know. It's very hard to tell based on that. Oh my god, based on that that map there. But let's check one last thing. I'm sure I'm just not reading that map correctly. I'm sure there's got to be a better way to like read it. But yeah, before I just cut to where I find it, let's just check one last thing. Wreck of the Pride of Telvos. Oh yeah, there's the standing stone right there. No, this is not what I want. I don't really want to deal with you guys. So yeah, I think I'll see you when I figure this out, because there's so much potential for where this could be. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to be real. I don't know how the heck you're supposed to find this. I was way off. If we take a look at the map, I was like all over here, you know, which I figured would be where it would be because you exit and you can see that structure. So I am not sure. This is a common thing. I don't know how to read maps in games, like unless they're very clear. So if anybody can explain this in the comment section, like how that map is supposed to work, let me know. But anyways, yeah, we can see the Talos statue right there. So this is supposed to be where it's at. I don't actually know exactly where it's at. You know, we could take a look at the map once again and try to figure out. Yeah, that's so cool. I love that. I mean, I wish they did more things like that where things just conjure themselves, you know? Okay, the Imperial Sword of Cowardice. We got Velehk Sain's Locker. Hunting Bow, Flawless Garnet, Gold Potion of Extended Invisibility. A Debella statue, some gold. Ooh, an Amulet of Talos. Not bad. An Emerald, Flawless Garnet. So yeah, you actually get a decent amount of good stuff. Whole bunch of gold ingots. Whole bunch of actual gold. And then the Imperial Sword of Cowardice, which I think I will let stay there, because I don't think we really need that. And then also a little baby chest as well with more amulets. So yeah, super duper cool. I mean, this is, once again, like the perfect example of what I like to find for in Skyrim's hidden treasures. It's just so freaking cool. Also, if we come up here, The Importance of Wear, which is a one-handed book, which is fantastic, actually, and the Shrine of Talos, which is also great, because we were diseased. And, yeah, that is the end of that. So, super duper easy to miss in the first place, but also super duper easy to miss the actual cool ending to it. Because I would imagine a lot of people are going to be like, well, I don't want to make a deal with no devil. That always ends badly, typically. But, yeah, we didn't do this ending in the short. So if you did watch the short, I'm hoping this showed something new to you. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you would like to see me do next. The only prerequisite is that it does not show up in your journal like here. If it's in miscellaneous, that's fine. But if it's here, then I don't count it. Let me know, and I will see you in the next episode. Friendly reminder that members get these videos as soon as they're uploaded, and patrons get access to the exclusive YouTube channel with all sorts of content. Big thank you to my members and patrons, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.